Hello everybody, welcome back to the video, and today we're going to be discussing how Scream 7 could still work. This movie has been in some development trouble, to say the least. I'm not going to get into all of that here. So let's just get into this. First pitch is it's one that's going around. Basically, it's just getting Gale, Sidney, and Mark Kincaid to be in the next movie. That's a big rumor going around. I like this idea. It could work. I actually think it would make more sense for Stu to be involved in this movie than for him to be involved with one involving the core four from Scream 6. Well, 5 and 6. I think it makes more sense for it to be a Sidney story for Stu to return in, but that's just my opinion. So, yeah. Also, I am going to be leaving the entirety of the core four out of any of these pitches because half of them are not involved in the franchise. And honestly, I kind of like how their story ends with Scream 6. They could retroactively make that the end of the franchise. But anyway, I think that, just doing a movie involving Sidney, Gale, and Kincaid could be interesting. Maybe they could have Kincaid even be a red herring because he hasn't been in the series since Scream 3. I mean, it's entirely possible. Okay, one theory is that I came up with that I actually really like is, what about a movie about Stu? A bunch of studios are doing movies about villains. So why don't you do a Stu movie? Maybe someone has discovered he's alive and is now using effectively his own creation to hunt him down. I mean, let's be honest, that would be a cool movie. Even cooler twist would be if it's Sidney, Gale, and Kincaid that are doing it. This would be a big shift for the series because this would be focusing on a previous Ghostface who was being hunted down by someone who is pretending to be Ghostface. It doesn't have to be Sidney, Gale, and Kincaid. I'm just throwing that idea out there. But this would be a cool direction for the series because A, you'd get Matthew Lillard involved, which you're going to have to. People will be mad if he's only in the last 10 minutes or so. But making an entire movie about Stu could be kind of fun, especially if he's in New York City, because then you could title it Scream 7 Stu York City. Get it? Sorry about the bad joke. Just reusing that one because I really was kind of hoping that would be in Scream 6. It's disappointing that joke wasn't in there. It would have been perfect. Anyway, but I mean, you could really do a lot of things. You could do a movie chronicling what he's been up to, or an attack. One pitch I've seen going around the internet is maybe it's about Casey Becker's family. This is a pitch suggested by Jeff Schneider, I believe. And he basically said that the original post was that, in his opinion, it would be someone like Steve Orth, the first actual on-screen death. His brother, who was originally supposed to be in Scream 4, in a minor cameo role in a deleted scene, hunting down a sister of Casey Becker. It's a good idea, but I've got an addition to that, which is, why don't you make it a few movies like this? You have one centering around Ghostface going after the family of someone from an opening attack, and then you do another movie in a similar role, but you take the opening attack of a different movie. So maybe different idea, but different characters. What if the next one is about someone related to Cotton Weary? Could be an interesting idea. Because with the exception of the Prescotts, we don't really see a lot of the family drama. Okay, Prescotts and I guess now the Loomises, kind of. What about Gale's family? They haven't been brought up really at all. So what if the next movie is about Gale going to check on her family? Because she probably has some. So she's going to check on them, or maybe some come to visit her after her near-death experience, and Ghostface starts attacking. There's your pitch. And then Sydney shows up when she finds out that Gale is the target of this Ghostface. It could be really interesting. Also, if you wanted to do a send-off for Gale, this could be a really interesting way to do it. And that's actually one I just came up with on the spot in this video. So, which of these I've given 4, so I'm just going to recap. Just bringing Gale, Sydney, and Kincaid back. Just a regular movie with the 3 of them. A Stu movie. A movie about an opening kill. Someone related to an opening kill, sorry. And a Gale movie. I don't know. Could be interesting. Or who knows? They could just reset everything. I hope not, but we'll see. So yeah, let me know which of these is your favorite. My favorite of these ideas is the Stu theory. And it was the YouTube channel Beyond the Mask who I actually heard about the Jeff Schneider, Casey Becker sister plot idea from. Anyway, that's it for this video. See you in the next one. Bye.